This video will focus on valuation for discounts. Section 15.3 gives directions for discount valuation under GST. It says, see, this is given in section 15.3 in GST Act 2017. Okay. The value of supply shall not include any discount which is given. These too many things, right? So before or at the time of supply, if such discount has been duly recorded in the invoice issued in respect of such supply, and after the supply has been effected, if such discount is established in terms of an agreement entered into at or before the time of supply and specifically linked to relevant invoices, and input tax credit is attributable to the discount on the basis of document issued by the supplier has been reversed by the recipient of supply. Now this is given in the act. What do you understand from this point that I have given here? We will read one by one very slowly so that you understand. Discounts are allowed only if they are known to both the parties. So discount should be known to both of the parties. I will use Hindi over here. दोनों पार्टी को पता होना चाहिए कि डिस्काउंट है इस ट्रांजैक्शन पे ड्यूरिंग द टाइम ऑफ सप्लाई. वो सप्लाई करते वक्त डिस्काउंट है करके दोनों को पता रहना चाहिए. इट मीन्स डिस्काउंट मस्ट एग्जिस्ट बिफोर और एट द टाइम ऑफ सप्लाई. आफ्टर द टाइम ऑफ सप्लाई, if you are giving discount, then sorry friends, you are not getting discount over there. This is the first point. Next, ITC attributable to the discount has to be reversed by the recipient if he had availed it before the discount take effect. It means if discount has taken place and it is known to both the parties before the time of supply, and then if you have taken ITC on such discounts, then fine. Whatever attributable discount you have got, then you can go with it. But it has to be reversed because of the discounts your value has come down, right? Because of discounts your value of transaction value has come down, and therefore you have to pay ITC back to the government which you have taken. Discount can exist or accrue, but it can also be made available in future, but that has to be known to the both of the parties. What we trying to say here is that, see, before or at the time of supply, discount has to be available or it should be known to both of the parties, fine. But discount need not be given during the supply. Discount can also be given after the supply, but it should be known to both the parties before the time of supply. Hope you are understanding this point. It can be also given after 6 months. It can be also given within that calendar year, within that year. Hope you are understanding this point. All the types of known discounts are allowed. Generally, there are two types of discounts. One is staggered discount, which is volume based, right? If you purchase 2, you will get 5% discount. If you purchase 3 units, you will get some more discounts, right? And then trade discounts or cash discounts is also a staggered discount. Buy one get 2 free. So that free item is, if you are giving it as item, then that will not count for discount. It will be added and GST is applicable. But if you are giving reduction in price, reduction in value, then GST is applicable. And annual discount, yearly discounts given to loyal customers. So within 1 year, if you purchase this much of volume, then you are going to get 10% or 1% extra discount. This is what generally large suppliers give such annual discounts. For small suppliers, staggered discount generally they use. Any discount which is subsequent to supply and not known during the times of supply will not be entertained. This is the point. It cannot be excluded from TV. is the effect. TV is your transaction value, right? Any discount which is subsequent to supply, it means you have made the supply, and after making the supply if you are giving the discount, then that will not be counted as a discount. Discounts given after the invoice is prepared shall not change invoices. Such changes are given in credit note by the supplier. Okay, this is the point where we have to focus. Whatever discounts you are giving, if invoice is prepared, it shall not change the invoices. In case of annual discounts, if you have given invoice already for certain supplies, then if you want to give the discount, annual discount, then you can raise the credit note as a supplier. When do you raise the credit note? When the value reduces, value of supply reduces, supplier will raise the credit note, right? Here is an example where you will understand this discount factor. A Limited has provided following particulars relating to goods sold by to B Limited. Fine. List price of the goods is 50,000. Tax levied by municipal authority on the sale of such goods is 5,000. CGST, SGST is applicable for 10,440. But see, we have to read this all carefully. It is included in price. It means 10,440 is already included in 50,000. Okay, fine. Packing charges does not include in the price above. Packing charges, so 1,000 is not included in this price. Okay. Other information, A Limited received 2,000 as a subsidy from NGO, subsidy from non-government organization, other than government organization. Do you remember? It is an inclusion, right, on sale of such goods. The price of 50,000 of such good is after considering such supply, such subsidy, right? So A Limited offers 2% discount on the list price of the goods, which is recorded in the invoice for the goods. Determine the value of supply. So 2% discount extra will be given on the list price of the goods, which is recorded in the invoice. It is already recorded in the invoice. It means it is known to the both of the parties, right? So how do you calculate? Here is an example. List price exclusive of taxes and discounts is 50,000, right? Inclusions. Sorry, there is a change here. CGST and SGST chargeable on such goods included in price. So taxes are included in the price. There is a change in this. I will just make some changes. Yeah. So list price of the goods, that is discounts, which is I will even remove this. List price is 50,000, right? So that it will not lead to any confusion. Inclusions are given. So tax levied by municipal authority, taxes are added. Section 15 to A, 15 to A. Then packing charges, this is incidental expenses, 15 to C. Subsidy received from NGOs, 15 to D. This is 2,000, and then this is 8,000. 15 to E, this is 2,000. So total will be 8,000. It will be 58,000, and discounts 2% on 50,000. 1,000 we have to deduct, and CGST, SGST, which is already included in the price, right? As given in the example, which is already included in the price, 10,440. We have to deduct that. So total will be 11,440. We are deducting from 58,000. We are going to get 46,560 as total value of supply. So note, since discount is known at the time of supply, it is deductible from the value in terms given under section 15.3, right? Any GST to be excluded, any GST means CGST or SGST or IGST or UTGST, all has to be excluded, and hence CGST, SGST included in the price should be deducted. Hope you are understanding this point. So this is all about your discount valuation, which is given in the syllabus. We have taken very simple example. Some typical examples will be discussed later, but let us first understand section 15 thoroughly. Let us go through the rules, and then we will come back to the valuation for discounts again, right? So any doubts and clarifications, please comment below. For all such clarifications, separate videos will be made. Thank you very much. Stay tuned.